Hey everybody, it's Jesse Kern with United Home Group and Keller Williams Realty, and I'm the singing realtor. Welcome home. Today's video, I'm going to show you the Ashworth Estates in West Des Moines, Iowa. Alright, so I'm getting off at Valley West Drive exit here in West Des Moines off of Interstate 235, which runs east and west through the center of Des Moines and northern part of West Des Moines. That building there is probably the tallest high-rise in West Des Moines. To the north there, on the other side of the freeway, is Valley West Mall, developed in the 1980s. We're going to go south here because I'm going to show you Ashworth Estates. Have to be careful, some of these stop signs have cameras here in Iowa. You want to be mindful to come to full complete stop, or at least I do. So up here on the right is Valley High School. Right now it is the only high school in the West Des Moines Public School District. That building right there, that's a new performing arts center that they built just a couple years ago. Here it's amazing and one of the best performing arts facilities in town. I substitute taught for West Des Moines schools a number of years ago. That was not built back then. You've got the baseball complex here. Baseball season has arrived for the summer, and Ashworth Estates is here, right there in front of us. Ashworth Estates was developed in the 1980s. It's a really unique neighborhood. There's no cookie cutter homes there. They're like bigger lots. Each one's a little bit different in terms of the styles of the homes. Super cool. If you like variety, this is a great neighborhood. 60s, 80s, some of them in the 70s. So, a little interesting history here. There used to be a big barn right there. You've got this house in the corner that was obviously built in the 1800s. And then there's Valley High. They just redid that track and football stadium, and there used to be a barn right there. The community tried to save it. It didn't happen. They redid that track, not stadium, I stand corrected. They just redid that a couple of years ago. Oftentimes it's open to the public. Go jogging there. It does have a football field. It's like a practice field, but that's not the main stadium for West Des Moines schools. That's over off in the Civic. And here's the high school. We just voted here the other day. And I'm going to turn around and show you a little bit more of Ashworth Estates. So this is Ashworth Road, 39th Street, looking south. There's where that barn used to be. So now I'm traveling east. I showed you some of these homes a moment ago. We drove past them. We're going to go in the neighborhood here briefly. Before I do that, across the street here, get the other side of the baseball stadium. In Iowa, baseball happens in the summer. It's a beautiful neighborhood. It's a wonderful day out today. Family walking babies. Some pretty picturesque homes here in the neighborhood. Mature trees. Kind of give you an idea. You've got 3-car garages. Some of them have 2. That down there is 35th or Valley West Drive. People here are great. I've door knocked this neighborhood a few times. Prices range anywhere from, I've seen them go for $350 up into the 500s, 600,000s, depending on some of them. Kind of a variety of styles and sizes. Again, developed in mainly the 1980s. It's kind of a little pocket here. You can hear my yard signs in the back seat clanging around as I drive. There's one with some Tudor elements. That's a pretty big one. I think that one sold in the last couple years. One of my first open houses when I was like my first year was on this street. It's one of the reasons why I door knocked all around here. Was that one there, held it open, door knocked all around, met some of the neighbors. It's really quite a beautiful, well taken care of neighborhood. Driving and filming. And 38th Street down there, and price points down that way are $250-ish. So Ashworth Estates is just kind of a nestled in little neighborhood here. Some beautiful homes built in the 80s. And you saw where I got off at the freeway, so it's super conveniently located. You can be in downtown like 10, 15 minutes depending on traffic. The high schools are right there if you have kids that age group. Yeah, and then we're back to Valley West Drive here. And that's a little overview of Ashworth Estates. If you like what you see, give a like and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. And have a blessed day.